time for another amazing episode. Okay, this is Isix. I'm back. Let's see if I can survive this time. The answer is maybe. Thank you, giant carrier people guys. I'm gonna go this way. Seems like a... Alright, pirate dude. I'm gonna shoot you a lot. Shoot you a lot too. Actually, I'm just gonna get the heck out of here before I die. I'm kind of outnumbered there, I think. Anyway, so we got Danny LP1 borrow. Alright, so this doesn't look like the way to be traveling to get to my destination. The Danny house contains a listing post here, and manned by a group of extremely dedicated warriors. It's duty to warn the Danny fleets of any incoming hostile attackers and then hold them off for as long as possible. To get the fellow warriors time to prepare, so early warning. Business here. Let's go this way. Now, I'm pretty sure the houseless guys, which are basically like pirates, are going to be in large numbers here. Like this. Ow, you're shooting me. Stop it. And here as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump right out. I'm probably going to have to, like, sit around and refuel for a while. Or maybe I can end on Neilha Memorial Station. Little tiny thing, smaller than my ship apparently. Named after the former Obsidian Heart, arbiter reckoning of the Tekel House, this system was the scene of great victory by the Tekel over the Danny. Neilha lured the Danny battle fleets in the system before doing cool stuff. Okay. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm going to go this way. See if this takes me somewhere interesting. See, when there's like a ton of ships right now, I'm probably not going to survive. But just one-on-one, I have some good opportunities there. You get... Its final approach. So it's sort of generic. This place kind of sucks planet. Got it. Getting toward the edge of known universe. Why do they say it's like beyond the systems beyond known universe or whatever? It's like just a small sector of the galaxy. There's billions and billions of stars out there. Hey, look, it's derelict. It's kind of creepy. I'm gonna check it out real quick. So I don't think I can land on this one here because it's being message void to all travelers. I didn't get that one. I forget how to bring up last message. Can't board this ship. Alright. I'll land on Kont. See, it's a ring world. Sort of like Earth, except different. You check for other ships as soon as you enter the system, finding nothing active. The other thing your sweep reveals was the Agent Hulk of a roaring cruiser drifting in the distance. Because your sensors could not get a good reading on it, diligently keep well clear of it. Well, that's why I couldn't land on it. It was being plot hooked into somewhere else. We're ready to activate the probe. Wait, no, that's not his voice. We're ready to activate the probe as soon as we unload it and set it up, Isix, Jerry said as soon as he landed. You waste no time opening the aft hatches and getting stuck in the hard work of unloading the heavy probe. As you look on, the scientists run a pre-board check and throw the switch. An old-style ion drive lights up, and probe starts heading off up into the unknown. It'll take a long time to return any useful data, but perhaps in a couple of hundred years we'll find the first of a new series of jumps to take us to uncharted space. Jerry gazes wistfully at the rapidly diminishing probe. We admire his patience and begin to set a course to take them to Sol and back to the Federation. So, really, this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Because, isn't there, like, still astronomers in the future? Couldn't you, like, hey, there's a star there, let's set up a jump corridor towards it or something? Actually, how does the physics of that work? I don't know. Kont, this is kind of a cool place. This ring world was discovered by the Aurorans nearly 2 centuries ago. Upon learning of its existence, they decided to investigate it, see if any useful new technology we gained from it. However, the first group of scientists sent to investigate never returned. Another team of scientists were sent, and they too disappeared. After this, it was decided that these losses were pointless and no longer justified. No more teams were sent, and so the puzzle of Kont and its builders remained a mystery. Quick aside, escape velocity is very expandable. You can make plugins and things like that, including total conversions. I was actually working on something similar to that would basically combine the universes of the first 2 games with this one to sort of continue the storylines, what happens next. I am now entering Tekel space. They seemed okay with me. It's sort of just a planet. Alright. No missions available here because they don't really know me that much yet. Just trying to start making my way back to Earth. So, the general plot line was that they were trying to build new stargates in this universe dimension here or something, and they ended up connecting to stargates from other universes or dimensions or something like that, which were the other 2 games. And I guess the common theme was that they had a diverging point like a million years ago or something like that, where some aliens were fighting a big intergalactic war. And depending on what the aliens decided in that war, would just hail chain guns. Would determine what the later outcome was for the greater universe. Habilis. Habilis is not where I'm going. Tekel over. Hey man, Tekel over. So the alien menace that was being fought against by the one group, by the I guess more friendly aliens, was basically the quote aliens from the first game, which just sort of show up and are kind of pain in the ass. But they were in the planet that they come from was not available in the original Escape Velocity game. So I set it up that Kont was that planet, and it would be like, oh, pirates. Haha! First kill of the day. Rear. I think it might be slightly faster to go this way. Maybe. Or I could just run into Polaris space, and who knows with that. Pirates. Again. I got these dudes firing at me. These little rockets. Going down, Argosy. Alright, gonna land on Atar. Some 30 billion people are involved in the process. What? There's like tons of people on these planets. It doesn't make any damn sense. Marauder. Ships where everybody goes crazy. Alright. Unexplored system, here I come. It's a pirate. Is he gonna say hello to me? See, beating up pirates is actually very useful. Because nobody will hate you except other pirates for doing it. So, board, take all their monies. You're like, ha ha! Recently, I probably should have grabbed the electric goods. They probably would have been worth more. SPC. Yeah, screw it. I want to get out of roaring space here. Kenya. What do you want, St. Leibowitz? I don't care about lodestone. Go away. Port Kane, once again. Now, I have a little bit of money right now, but I should probably save it. As you sit enjoying a well-earned drink, an athletic-looking, lean-faced man walks out of the crowd and sits down next to you. "You're Captain Isaacs?" he said politely. You cautiously nodded. "I'm Jack Volstom, Captain of the Hunter, and member of the Guild of Bounty Hunters." Ding! He continues quietly. "You have... Okay, quietly. You have quite a reputation for combat. I've been called in to see if you would like to make a little extra cash." "Hells yes." "Okay, here's the deal," Volstom continues. "The Guild is prepared to offer you membership and a share of the reward if you can destroy a Roaring ship named the Blood Honor that's been nosing around the system and its surroundings. The military is not prepared to send the enormous resources required to locate the ship, so they have posted a bounty, and that's where we come in. We're a little thin on the ground right now, so we're offering you the job to you. Simply put, if you want to get your share of the bounty and become a member of the Bounty Hunters Guild, you have to go out, find the Blood Honor, and destroy him. Then, to collect your payment, find the guild office on the Kane Band, so Earth. The actual bounty federation government is 20,000 credits, but the guild will take 50% in a one-off membership fee. If you succeed, you will give you clearance to access all the bounties to the mission BBS every time you land. Sweet. So, hells yes, as they say? Yeah, eventually want to do more Sigma Shipyard missions. Oh god. It's Polaris Manta. He's shooting at me with his laser beam. I don't want to be your friend. Oh man. That kind of sucks. Why are the players trying to kill me? I don't understand. Alright, time to load up the last pilot. Hopefully I don't have such a stupid death. I guess that's one of the annoying things sometimes. You sort of have these instant death situations, and it's kind of like, really? I was totally unprepared for that. Alright, so... dude is not here. Go off this way. I can fight the pirate, but I don't feel like it right now. Plus there's some other dude here, he'll deal with it. Hey, it's a marauder. I should have stuck around. Alright, so not here. The Polaris system. Home of all the polarities. And there's actually nothing there, really. Hey, lots of pirates and Polaris, and they're all hanging out. Having a good time. Alright, so I guess that leaves two options for where this guy could be, assuming he's actually in a neighboring system, which I'm pretty sure he is. Landing at Port Kane. The reason I got the Bounty Hunter mission was because I finally had, I guess, killed enough people to get a reputation. So you got the reputation meter here, because, you know, combat rating, average ability. So that means I'm, like, not terrible. Legal status is also listed, citizenship, as well as some other things, like acceleration of my ship, turning speed, my energy, as well as extras, honors, because I'm a United Shipping Courier. Sweet. Cargo, which I have none right now, except those guys who apparently take up no mass, but, you know. Hey, it's a marauder. Alright. Got some Velos here. Be suicide to try to take them on. Guess that's one more system to go. And it'll probably be an easy kill, since... more Marauders. Gee whiz, guys. Aha! There he is. Blood honor! He's dead! Alright, off to Seoul. What do you want? I don't care about your price reports. I'm not hauling cargo right now. Just sometimes you get missions from those guys. They're like, yeah, I got too much to haul and I gotta go this way instead. Thank you for taking us on our journey, Isix. Jerry smiles. In the time he has been on your ship, you have grown quite fond of the man in this quiet manner. Creepy bastard. He hands you a credit chip and tells you that future generations of spacefarers will probably take routes to new systems simply because of the research you have helped with your service. You wonder about what the probe will find out there. Perhaps the universe that you're beginning to know so well will only turn out to be a corner, yes, of what is really in existence, yes. Perhaps the probe will be the first human contact with an alien race, like the Wraith, which the Polaris have encountered. Only time will tell. After going through your post-flight routine, you head off to find the offices for the Guild of Bounty Hunters. Post-flight routine. That's happened in a lot of these missions. You'll probably see more of that if I go certain plot lines. Anyway, after a bewildering half hour, you eventually find it in one of the many promenades that dot the Kane Band. The officious receptionist greets you, and after seeing your extended camera shots of the action, pay you 10,000 credits. Sweet. So this thing's like, Kane Band's like based in oceans and lots of places. Hope there's no like earthquakes, given that this is like Indonesia and such. That'd be bad for large-scale stability. Anyway, she explains to you that this is the only place where you can collect your bounties. She adds that you will only receive bounties if you have a clean record with the Federation. She goes on to explain that there are two guild rules that you must obey. Firstly, the guild takes 10% of all bounties received, and secondly, never attack another bounty hunter on pain of guild retaliation. So basically, don't be a dick. Alright, I have some money now, not enough for a sensor booster yet. Maybe I can get something. Nope, engine tune-up is way beyond my capabilities right now. I could maybe get some missiles. So the Raven rocket pods, just aren't going to do it for me. But missiles, on the other hand, no, kind of wish I had more room for more blasters. Maybe some sort of heavy blaster. Yeah, I'll get some missiles, because missiles can be fun. I'll go 49 of these. Use up most of my money. And missiles are expensive. Urgent delivery to Goliath. Ooh. Today, so I'm pretty sure I can get it. It's only a few jumps away. I'll accept. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully no Polaris, Velos, Marauder incursions happen while I'm going these last few jumps here. Or, roaring battle fleets sending railguns up my engines. Jacket takers causing a ruckus. Goliath! Boop! Alright. So I just got 30,000 or 60,000 credits. Go me! Ooh, and a bounty. These are actually usually pretty easy. Alright. New mission! You were sitting in a bar considering if you should have another drink, or go and tear apart your drives to remove an annoying rattle. When you notice a mysterious-looking man walk towards your table. Sorry to bother you, Isix, the man says by way of introduction. My name is Temin Shard, investigator. I was wondering if I could have a word with you. This does not sound good. Your hand drifts towards your blaster in an almost instinctive move. Am I like a wanted man somewhere? Something about this man isn't quite right. He strikes you as being a dangerous individual. I wouldn't do that if I were you, he warns, pushing his jacket to open a real modified shot blaster. I have an investigator's license. Legally, I could kill you and not see the inside of a prison Hulk. So, basically, this guy has extrajudicial powers, and people are okay with this, apparently? Damn, this future sucks. Okay, back to the thing. You place your hand on the table. Top of Shard steps forward and sits down. I'm glad you didn't decide to test me, Isix. I'm here to hire you, not to have a firefight. I've been hired by the Federation government to track down some stolen Velos artworks. They were stolen from the First Federation Galaxy Gallery and Museum on Sol. The feds have hired me to track them down and return them intact. Apparently, they are supposed to have some form of mystical symbolism to the Velos people. The government have, of course, debunked this notion, but by the same token, they are paying handsomely for their return. Well, what do you need me for, you ask? You can obviously look after yourself. The thing is that I need another ship to go with me, confides. I have traced the artwork to a certain cargo convoy. They have quite an escort. I need you to disable the Leviathan and board it while I hold them off. I'll pay you 30,000 for your services. Are you keen? I don't know. This seems a little shady to me, but if I say no, he might try to shoot me, so I'll say yes. You nod. You have a feeling that the safest place to be will be close to this Temin Shard character. You don't think that he will kill you just to keep you quiet, but space travel and shady characters have been giving you a good nose for situations, and something smells fishy here. Meet me in orbit tomorrow. I'll be flying a modified Starbringer. We'll jump out to Boral 1 in the Arcturus system, where the convoy is leaving from. Once there, I'll set up some surveillance. See you tomorrow. Shard turns and heads to the door. You head for your ship, too. There's no way you're going to go all the way to Boral 1 with your engines rattling. So where the heck am I? Oh, over there. Hope this isn't anything crazy. So there's Temin Shard there. I could, try to kill him right now, but it'd probably just be a bad move on my part. Jumping, jumping, jumping. Why does he get here before? Oh yeah, my ship's super slow. Never mind. Battles. Don't care. Nezere Primus. It's usually fairly safe. There's usually enough Fed guys hanging around. So unless I decide to betray the Federation, I'm probably okay. Yeah, mostly rebels that show up here anyway. Arcturus. Sons of Korhal. So what am I supposed to be doing here? Boral, so I guess land, I guess? Boral. Sit down on Boral 1. As you cycle the hatch, you see Shard heading towards you. Wait for word from me in the bar, he says. I have a feeling we're just in time. I bribed the dockmaster, and he says the convoy is scheduled to arrive in about an hour. I'll double check and let you know. It's Boral 1 is head of Boral Mining Corp. It's knowledge. I'm actually going to buy a system map because I haven't been to all the places nearby. And probably wouldn't have. Menin. Oh yeah, this is the prison planet, and these are just empty places here. So I really have no reason to go to Naka. Naka! Okay. Trade center. Alright. You're sitting quietly enjoying your own company. When a man mountain approaches, he slides in a chair. So, he says, you must be Isix. Rumor has it you're battle handy. Not up to my caliber. Let me try this again. So, he says, you must be Isix. Rumor has it that you're battle handy. Not up to my caliber, but you might be the pilot I'm looking for. And why would you be looking for me? You reply with a wry smile. My house needs a blockade runner, he explains directly, and you immediately assume that he is an Auroran warrior. To draws your caution. It is too soon to bring the military might of the house to bear. So I'm asking you, will you run cargo to the port of dominance in the Harran Kolv system? Interested? Alright, so this is decision time. I'm pretty sure this is the opening move for a mission string to join the Aurorans. Now, I'm not quite ready to get on the bad side of the Federation, so if I take this mission, I'm basically going to hold on to it, assuming I can, while I do, sort of, I guess, finish up business in the Federation space, because I really, really, really need to get on the good side of Sigma shipyards. I might be working for them, but there's some really nice fringe benefits I can get if I can do some bigger missions for them. So I'm going to say, do I really want to go with the Aurorans? The Polaris missions, though cool and they have super duper ships, are actually kind of boring, I think. It's like, okay, we're running around Polaris space, then we go back to the Federation, then we go back to Polaris space, and I'm like learning some sort of supernatural kung fu. It's all cool and stuff, but whatever. Yeah, I guess I wasn't as engaged. Though the Auroran storyline, I guess technically one of the better ones. The best probably be like the pirate perhaps. Just yar har har and a bottle of rum and all that. Um, but I think I'll say yes. Good, good. I see you're not as spineless as you look. If you'll come with me now, I'll supervise loading your cargo to ensure its integrity. A group of huge men hastily load the crates on board your ship. The cargo is unmarked. You wonder exactly what it is you're transporting. Alright. As soon as possible, which might be, I don't know, a year? Those bastards. They messed up my other mission string. So I have to sort of reload the thing. You spend half hour waiting before a message beeps on your wristcom. Quickly run your decoder over it and scan the message. Shard wants you to take off straight away and meet up with him up top. The message ends with a cryptic question, asking if you're really sure if you're ready to take on this job. You wonder what is going on. Resolve to ask Shard the first chance you get. But then, should you message back that you have engine problems and decline to help them, do you take this mission? Sure. Sounds like a terrible idea, but you know. You're prepared to leave the bar when Shard opens the hailing channel. You're going to make an attack on the convoys. They arrive in the Arcturus system. Remember, head to Leviathan. I'll take care of the escorts. Once we have the artifacts, meet me on L-Pad in the system. He terminates the channel and find yourself wondering why I insist on being a man of few words. Sighing, you start mentally prepare yourself for battle. So, I suspect I am, like, breaking the law here or something. Don't really care about those guys. Activate my... there's the Leviathan. There's so many other things here. Alright. Don't care about you. Oops! I blew it up. Gotta reload, otherwise I automatically failed the mission. Should have been paying more attention. I was more worried about the Federation guys coming and getting my business. So I guess they kind of do anyway. Okay. Start shooting him. Too freaking powerful. I need to, like, let up on the attacker button a little sooner. It's a derelict spell. Sorry, go after Shard, and they're like, Alright. There's my dude. I start shooting some missiles at him. Okay, the Velos artifacts in the ship. So, and then Shard blows up the Leviathan. Ah, it's Tibinbilla system. I don't know what's going on there. Gonna land on Elpad. It's an abandoned space station. Don't worry about it. It's all safe, right? You land on Elpad with a flush of success on your cheeks. However, you're still surprised that the feds attack Shard. You cycle the hatch and head out to find him. You meet Shard walking through the abandoned Elpad spaceport for the first time since you met. He is smiling. Well done, Isix. He beams. It is a hell of a fight, wasn't it? You nod, telling him that you haven't seen flying like it before. I have some fairly specialized training, he says, but for the moment, I'll just say that things aren't always what they appear. You look at him bemused, like, duh. I know I could trust you now, since we are in this together, he confides. I'm not working for the Federation government. I'm working for a third party keen on keeping the artworks, keen to see the artworks return to the Velos. You suddenly begin to see the light, why the Fed attacked Shard, and why he's seen so secretively on the whole journey. I'll meet you on your ship in 20 minutes. I'll tell you everything there. 20 minutes later, you cycle the hatch close. Shard sits down and produces a bottle. I have something to tell you, he begins. I am not a freelance investigator. I'm a deep cover operative working for the Heron House, the most notable house in the Roaring Empire. You are stunned. Well, you know that there was something strange about Shard. You would never in your wildest dreams have considered the possibility. I have been in Federation space for 15 years now, it continues, and have been sending information to and doing missions for the Heron House the entire time. My father was a Thurkadir of the house. I am a shard of the Obsidian Heart. Those are important positions, by the way. The artifact we have liberated rightly belong to the Velos, and contrary to the popular belief, the Royans do look after people other than their own. So there's honorable Klingons. I have approached you because you have shown yourself to be a man of honor. To not treat you as such would be a great insult. Therefore, your records with the Federation will never show your involvement in this heist, nor shall the Federation ever know of your involvement here. Cool. You ask Shard why he trusts you so much, considering the fact that you could sell him out to the Federation at the moment. That's notice. His eyes turn cold. Firstly, he says, I know that you've never sold out an individual before. To do so would be an incredibly changed personality for you. Heron Intel agrees with my conclusion. You may think that you are anonymous, but your federal file was on open book to us. Feds have not even encrypted it that heavily. Secondly, if you were to sell me out, if you put it, he takes a sip of his drink, eyeing you over the rim of his glass. The early warnings I have set up would give me ample time to escape the Bureau Snatch Squad sent to capture me. A number of Heron hit teams would continue to hunt you down wherever you went until you were dead. Only you'd be in a position to betray me, no other. You quickly tell Shard that you would not betray him, not because of the threat of Heron retribution, but as a matter of honor. He smiles. I know that, Isix. If you ever go into the Heron system, know that you'll be treated with respect you deserve. He stands, grasps your hand, collects the artifacts, and leaves you a credit chip. Part of you is sorry to see Shard go, but another is glad to be out of his immediate orbit. Danger follows him like a ghost, and for a little while at least, you'd be glad not to be in the firing line. Okay. So this is a abandoned space station. It's sort of there. Traders. Rebel dudes. Those lightning thunderhead dealios are pretty beefy. So the Federation is now not too keen on me. So I should probably work on fixing that. For instance, Sporo 1 doesn't like me. I have no convictions, but I'm also not, well liked, if that makes any sense. So I need to, get back in the good graces, I think. So I'm going to start doing some missions, like this one, and I'm going to stay out of the spaceport bar for the time being. To basically work on fixing up my reputation. Seagull, I don't care. Boop-a-doo! Off I go, wearing my Oh, I should have checked out the derelict there. Working system here. Alright. Got my equipment. Nope. Nope. And UN shipping are all well and good. They're small deliveries usually. They're actually really good if you're if you're just running around the shuttle. 'Cause you can get like a bunch of them at once and time things well. Uh, but I don't got that going on right now. And right now, I just want to do the right thing. I want to be the good guy for a little bit longer before I join the side. So I think I'll take care of this mission here, and then probably call it a day. No, don't shoot at me! Weapons go on, weapons go off. At least the people on Earth still like me. It's like, yeah, right, like my reputation isn't ruined. And yeah, they pick up the stuff. As you look around the various vessels and offer you are tapped on the shoulder and turn around and see Ronnie, the Sigma Shipyard's representative. Sweet! I have a mission of some urgency for you, begins quite seriously. It involves traveling across most of the known galaxy, picking up a cargo that isn't strictly legal, and returning here. Before you answer, he raises his hand for style reply. We be aware that you may well come under intense fire in places far from where we will be able to help you, but also be aware that we cannot trust you to take the mission. We cannot trust you with any of our more sensitive corporate secrets. Are you up for it? Hells yes. Good, he relaxes, looking visibly relieved. The cargo we want you to pick up is 20 tons of palladium from the planet Kont in the continent system. I've been there recently, which is in the far southeast of the Roran space. The Rorans won't be happy with you taking it to bring here, but that may be the least of your problems. Recently, some sort of pirate group has been blockaded the planet. None of our ships have been able to get through. Now, he continues gravely, once you have secured the palladium, you need to return here without being scanned by the Rorans. If you do get scanned, you may as well dump your cargo and not bother returning here, as we will wash our hands of you. At the end of the day, we may have legitimate operations of Roran space that we cannot do without, and we are not prepared to risk those over a single shipment of palladium. Do you have any questions? He asks. And you shake your head. Good luck then, crazy voice-changing dude. Now, it really is really nice if I had like some sort of access to like, I don't know, a jump gate system for this mission, but I don't seem to have that. But while I'm here, I'm gonna get some more solar panels because I might get stuck out in the middle of nowhere randomly on this mission here. So I guess the fastest way is to go basically the way I came back. Sort of, I guess. Polaris, Zell, Pilot, Rear, Tekel Riva, Tekel Kimon, Smada. What's the matter with you? Yeah. So I guess arcing into Polaris space might be an option too, though they might just try to kill me on sight. They're touchy like that, don't worry about it. Did I say I was about to head out? I guess I'm heading out in a different way. So I guess I am slightly better liked. So I should probably land here. Great, not again. Aha, take that. I'm gonna like... Oh, the Federation guy's gonna take him. Landing, landing, landing. Oh, derelict. Derelict. Who just leaves their ship around? You're falling into a trap! Let's get the heck out of here! Before a bunch of pirates show up and try to kill my face. Yeah, I'm not going to deal with the Manticore right now. That's just bad news. They'll, like, kill me a lot. it'll be very uncomfortable for everyone involved. Alright, they're fighting the Federation guys. Scarabs are kind of nasty. And we've got a roar in here. Got pilots. Want to make sure. Yeah, I'll take. Why do the Tekels hate me now? Did I, like, kill their entire family or something? Doo-doo-doo. Landing! Resilience! Badassitude! Other important sounding things. Now, the tricky bit is, of course, getting back in one piece while also, you know, not getting scanned. So I'll be using the afterburners a whole lot. Why do they hate me here? I don't know. Begin initial approach. Alright. Going on to Smeta to kill people hanging out. Now, there's going to be some houses here, so I'm taking off the ×2. I'm going to shoot some missiles at these guys. Come on, land. There we go. You land under heavy fire, and the workers on the ground grimly tell you that you are capable of holding out against the pirates, as the pirates aren't prepared to bombard them from orbit because they do not want to destroy the mining infrastructure that has been set up. But we are more than a match for them on the ground, the operation commander informs you grimly. The trouble is that they just sit in space, and every ship that takes off, it gets beaten to hell. So far, every ship that has managed to land has been disabled and boarded as soon as they leave the atmosphere. Good luck out there. Society, you head back to your beloved electric beast. So, I got my finger on the afterburner and leave. I should probably set up my hyperspace destinations. And I'm disabled. And I'm once again about to get blown up at the edge of all known space. Oh, woe is me. I seem to explode a lot.